Welcome back. Okay, so let's see what Nico wants.
Ooh, Magic surprise party is nearly upon us. Party is prepped and everyone did their part and I'm not even stressing about it. That Parker guy is chatty, but he worked fast and made the time fly.
That is good to hear.
Oh, it's nearly time! Head to the party, wait with the others, I'll bring Magic, you yell surprise when we walk in, and then the party is on!
I will head there now.
Okay, so I guess despite the tensions, we're still going through with this party.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Oh my, what a surprise.
Happy birthday?
I had no idea.
Oh, Magik, couldn't you act a little bit better than that?
What concerns you?
What?
You do a thing when you're concerned.
Stephen, I don't do a thing.
You just did, I heard you.
I spent untold centuries identifying and removing all my tells in battle and conversation. If I did a thing, it wouldn't be so obvious.
As you say.
Okay, a little awkward so far, but we've got balloons, we've got cake. Let's talk to people.
Been a while since we've been able to let loose.
The Avengers, you mean?
Yeah, we've been busy. We see far too much of each other, and yet nowhere near enough. I can't stop thinking about Bruce. I want to hate him for what he did, but I keep wondering if this was our fault. He always gets into trouble when he's alone. Did we blow him off? Did he reach out, but we missed it? I don't know.
Okay. So first of all, if this is a party, why is everybody eating fruit? Like, I saw apple slices and like cheese and crackers. Like, where's the cake? Where's the pizza? Come on. Let's get a real party going. Now, as for what Carol is saying, it's a party. We're trying to like, distract ourselves a little bit, cheering everyone up and get back on the same page. But she's still upset about Bruce Banner. I suppose that's understandable. She's asking, like, was it our fault? Did we miss it? I don't know. I don't think it's their fault, really. I don't think she would think that either. I mean, he made his choice. I hesitate to choose this though, because it puts a lot of blame on him, which she might not be interested in hearing about right now. But maybe this middle choice is the safest one for a pretty delicate topic. He's to blame a little bit. Maybe we are too.
Lilith exploits weakness. Banner was yours. If not him, she would have turned someone else.
Huh. Can you imagine Strange falling under her spell? Or hell, me? That's going to keep me up at night. Enough of my moping. I'm going to enjoy this party. I suggest you do the same.
Look at this. Tony's eating grapes.
Did you get her anything?
What is he drinking? Water? What a party.
Tony!
A gift
Where
card.
do you get the Queen of Limbo?
If he doesn't know, how was I supposed to guess?
Guess we can talk to Steve.
From everything I'd heard about the Abbey, I hadn't expected it to be so festive.
What did you hear?
Just the basics from Tony and Carol. They made it sound like a wayward home for troubled youths.
Do you believe that?
So far, I see heroes throwing a birthday party for one of their teammates. It's what the Avengers used to do before we got so busy. Treasure these moments. They'll keep you going when times are tough.
Okay. Let's see what the guys have to say.
Haven't been to a surprise party in years.
Who was it for?
My dad.
Best to drop it.
Nah, Peter's cool.
What did I say?
Dad is, he passed.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Good memories. But they can sting, you know?
I know it all too well.
You too? Oh, it sucks, man.
This party's a downer.
Wrong way, but you two are bringing down
Yeah,
the party.
exactly.
You're right. Okay, it's not the
What
night
what
for
is this
family
party?
drama.
Holy moly. Let's see if we can cheer them up a little bit. Let's talk to Robbie and see if we can change the subject.
This party was a great idea. Maybe it'll cheer up the Avengers.
You think so?
It's a party, right? I hope it helps them feel at home.
At least Robbie's got some carbs. Looks like he's got bread and cheese and like, what is that, marmalade or some kind of dipping sauce? Who was in charge of the food for this? Sarah, what were you thinking? Where's the cake and pizza?
This all came together nicely.
Are you surprised?
Somewhat. Nico's plans get ahead of her, at times. But it's quite pleasant.
Everybody's drinking water and eating healthy food. I don't know about this party, guys. Let's see what Nico says.
Just me, or is Magik not having a good time?
I heard Magik does not like surprises.
No, that can't be it. We're friends. I'd know if that was true, right? I don't get it. Everyone loves surprise birthday parties. I should know. I missed out on a few when I was on the run.
Why are you so concerned?
Wanda is gone. Bruce Banner is fighting for the other team, and the world's going to actual hell if we don't stop it. A birthday party is a good way to lift everyone's spirits. I'm sure we can fix this. You mind letting her know it's time to cut the cake?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Maybe we can persuade Magik to like, you know, put a little bit more effort into enjoying this. Let's see how she's feeling.
What?
Are you all right?
No, this is too much. It is all Nico's fault. And here she comes to fish for praise. I have endured enough of this. This has gone on long enough. You made me the center of attention I do not need at a party I did not want. So what do you want now? To cut the cake?
Magik, wait.
Fine. I will cut the cake.
Yikes.
Happy
That
birthday?
didn't go well.
Always wanted to do that.
Do what?
Smash a birthday cake so hard it explodes.
Why would you want to do that?
I have complicated feelings about my birthday.
So why haven't you?
Smash a cake someone made for me? That's just rude.
Yeah, that's rude.
You could bake your own cake.
Oh my God, you guys, stop
Doesn't
talking
have the
about
same
this.
appeal.
Yeah.
Nico, are you okay? That
Liliana's my friend. How could I have missed this?
okay. So obviously we're not going to say this. It kind of is her fault. She's a little bit self-obsessed, and she's like, you know, she's focused on her own self a lot recently, and wants everybody to agree with her. But in this case, blaming yourself helps no one. I don't know. You know what? It's not her fault. Like, what just happened was not her fault. Ileana overreacted.
You should not blame yourself.
And why not? If I'd paid attention to what she wanted, I wouldn't have driven her away. I want to fix this, but I can't follow her to Limbo. Although, maybe you could?
Let's see. I was kind of hoping we'd get to the chance to go after her anyway, because if she, I mean, she really overreacted. I feel like we need to talk to her. So if Nico has an idea of how we could get into Limbo, we'll definitely want to hear about it.
Tell me what I need to do.
The Staff of One can bring you close to her. When you find her, could you talk to her? Make sure she's all right? That's all I care about.
Yeah, okay. We've been to Limbo before. I'm not too worried about this. Ileana can bring us back. So I guess we'll ask if Nico has any advice for speaking to her.
What is the best way to approach Magik?
I feel like I'm the last person you should ask. I'm sure the others have some advice.
Okay.
I need a moment. I want to see what the others have to say.
Can't hurt to ask. Tell me when you're ready and I'll send you to Limbo.
So,
Cool party?
yeah, you got any ideas,
Was it
Peter?
me? Did I mess up? I messed up, didn't I?
You did nothing wrong.
Really?
Really?
Good, good. Well, I don't know her at all, but she seems really cool. And it's still a party until I hear otherwise.
Party with cheese and
Think it'll
fruit.
help? Tell her I'll stick around.
Okay.
So is this a normal thing with her, or...
Mr. Stark.
Ms. Caretaker? Ma'am?
I would appreciate you not making light of the situation.
We should talk to the other Midnight Suns.
Oh,
They're
that's kinda my
closer to
thing.
Ileana than the Avengers.
For the love of...
Yeah, let's talk to Blade.
That went exactly the way I expected.
I need to speak with Magik. Any advice?
Woman's not hard to figure out if you pay attention.
She does not say much.
Makes it easier to listen.
And Robbie, what are your thoughts?
Wish I'd picked up on Magik's mood before she unloaded on Nico. Sometimes I can tell when she's getting upset. Talk her down, you know?
Do you have any advice?
Just be there for her. That goes a long way with Magik.
Fair enough. All right. I think we're ready. Let's go talk to her.
Thanks for doing this. Any questions, or are you ready to go?
Let's go to Limbo.
All right. Send me after Magik.
Okay, here goes nothing. When blood is shed, let the staff of one emerge.
Okay, into Limbo we go. Oh boy. Okay. Right off the bat, we've got some heroic essence sitting right around, so we'll grab that, snatch that up. Start exploring.
Who are you?
You made a wish, and I'm in the business of granting wishes. Tell me, why does your heart ache?
They forgot. Today is my...
Oh, sweetling, your birthday. What an awful way to learn what your family truly thinks of you.
They don't love me. Nobody does.
I can bring you to a magical kingdom, make you its queen, loved by all in its domain. But you have to wish it so.
I could never be as special as a queen.
Now. That's a lie your family would tell you. I happen to know you're a very special girl.
Before we go, I have a question.
Of course. Ask me anything, my queen.
Are you a monster?
Oh, child, I'm so much more than that. I'm a friend. The only one you'll ever need.
Okay, so we're hearing what sounds very much like a memory from Magik's childhood, perhaps the first time she came to Limbo. Take that key. This essence. There's like a. It looks like almost like a snowy forest kind of over there, maybe, or maybe not snowy. We've got these spouts in the sky, these floating hunks of rock. It's a very raw. It's a very raw plane of, it seems like energy and elements. Limbo. Little pool of water there. These blue torches leading the way. Little bits of essence here and there. Worth picking up, definitely. So these trees are green. They're in bloom. Or not bloom, but they're like summery phase. They're not bare branched for winter or orange and red for fall. Yeah, more of the same. These towering tornadoes, blowing clouds, hunks of rock. Lots of energy here. So, not sure how far we have to go here. Presumably at some point we run out of canyon and run into something else. All right, there we go. There's some sort of log cabin of some sort over there. Interesting. What is the roof made of? Like multicolored stones?
A house? In limbo? What is this place?
Huh. What is up with the... I think that's a texture glitch. I think that's supposed to be straw. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I've seen a couple things like this before in the game. I think that's a bug. But that's okay, I suppose. We can ignore it. And keep looking around. Ooh, hello. Golden chest. Legendary arcane chest discovered. All right, well, we're opening this. Night Shift legendary palette. Epic head drop. And a greater strength tonic. 2 strengthened and 2 vulnerable for free. Okay. That's nice. All right, I guess we head inside now.
Hunter, what are you doing here?
Well, obviously we chased you here to talk to you. First, we want to loot your magic limbo house, though, if there's anything to grab. It looks like there's not. All right, so let's talk to her.
It is not possible to enter limbo without my knowing. How did you get here?
Nico used the Staff of One.
Of course. And why did she not come herself?
So, in our interactions with Magik, the ones we've had the most success with have been the ones where we've been very direct with her. No beating around the bush, no playing games, just straight. So, I think one of these two, either just she feels bad for embarrassing you, or come back, you can ask for yourself. I don't think she's ready to hear this yet, so I think we'll just tell her she feels bad, or she sent me.
She thought it would make things worse.
Well, that makes 2 of us. Wait, if you found your way to this place, what did you hear?
I heard everything. Yeah, I don't think... Again, the more direct we are with her, the better. I think just brutal honesty is something that she appreciates.
Well, I think I know why you hate your birthday.
My deepest shame. You are the first beyond myself to know this. The first person, at least. The creature you heard brought me here, but my childish needs cursed me to this terrible place. I lost my childhood to one bad choice. I trusted a silver tongue instead of my own family.
Yeah. I think we want to be a good listener here.
This day is an anniversary of my weakness. Nothing more.
I think we let her keep talking one more time.
I should stay here this evening. I can endure the stares and whispers, but not tonight.
I think if she's saying she needs that, then we have to respect that. We can stay or go, whatever she wants. If she wants us to stay, we'll stay. If not, we'll go back and kind of talk everybody else down and let them know that you'll be back when you can.
We could hang out here, if you want.
I would like that.
Okay, cool. I think her relationship with Ileana is going to be one of the strong points of this playthrough.
Do you like the music?
To be honest, I would think because music is subjective that whatever we choose here would be fine. It's an older style, which the hunter probably appreciates. This is probably more like the music she grew up with in the 1690s or whatever, or the early 1700s, more than the modern pop music. So yeah, I think maybe she would like this music.
I do.
Good.
Why do you ask?
This was the only music I had for so long. I found it in limbo. Trash, discarded by the universe.
Yeah, so let's see. For this one, I think her first response is the practical one, right? Curiosity. I think she does have some curiosity, but it's not her first response. It's just like, here's the situation. What is your like immediate practical response to that? This is sentimental, but this is like, you only have one song to listen to for your whole life?
You did not get sick of it? You must have listened to it often.
No. If it became common to me, I could not appreciate what makes it special. Even now, I only listen at meaningful times, when I wish to remember the moment. There are more of those now, but not enough to outweigh the days I want to forget. Hunter, can we stay here for a time? Listen to the music?
Of course.
Good. I'm not smiling. I am pleasantly surprised.
Okay, we got a rare Abby outfit. Common outfit for Ileana. She loved listening to music. We got to try and remember that. Okay. Oh, we can actually follow up on what we heard. Who was the voice we heard? Yeah, I think she would be curious about that. I just said curiosity isn't her like foremost attribute, but they've spent time listening to music and she's had time to think about things. I don't know about either of these questions. I don't know why she would say the room feels familiar, but I think she would ask about the voice.
Could you tell me about the creature you mentioned?
Something I hope you never have the misfortune to meet. I can say no more.
Why not?
It hears when you speak its name. I refuse to give it this satisfaction.
Well, that's creepy.
What happened to it?
An eviction of sorts.
A permanent one?
That is my hope.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see why she would say this. And this is like, I mean, that was a childish fantasy, so clearly not. I think she's ready to go.
I should get going.
I will open a portal for you.
Good night, Magik.
See you, Hunter.
All right. So now we go back to the party and tell everybody to calm their breath. Everything's fine. She'll come back on her own. Looks like the party died down. What a shock. It was such a big success. All right, let's talk to Nico.
You were gone for so long. Did you find Magik?
I did. She is going to spend the night in limbo.
Is she doing all right? Is she mad at me?
Yeah, let's just be honest here. Like, I think just telling her the truth about what happened will make her feel better.
She is fine. We had a lot of fun.
You did?
Yes, we listened to music. In limbo.
Achievement unlocked, I guess. At least her birthday ended on a high note. That's all that matters. I can't thank you enough for doing this. Don't know how this would have ended without you. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Nico.
Okay. So, in spite of her kind of like angst recently, ooh, hold on, we just got a collar. We'll look at that in a second. in spite of her kind of, angst about, oh, we're not being taken seriously, the Avengers taking over, kind of being a little bit whiny, she does have a good heart. Her heart is in the right place. She wants Magik to be happy. So in the end, I think that kind of worked out okay. It was dramatic. It was, uncomfortable. But in the end, I think a net positive. Let's take a look at that collar we just unlocked. Equipping Hunter Collars. Hunter Collars can be equipped at any time outside of combat. Collars grant powerful passive rewards when the hunter plays certain card types in combat. Okay. Draw 2 Hunter cards. Play 3 power cards to earn in combat. Okay, so this is the only one we actually have unlocked, so it's our first passive. And it looks like at the moment we're balanced more than light or dark. Which makes sense because the way I'm role-playing her is not trying to focus on one or the other. But if we play 3 power cards, we can draw 2 hunter cards. So it's always good to have more card draw. That's cool. And then the next thing we're doing is we are going back to Atun's challenge. It is time, and we are ready for the challenge now. So let's see if second time's the charm. All right, let's go to the Blood Gate. I cannot fast travel. So there's something else that I have to do first. Some kind of... I go back to my room, maybe? That'll trigger a cutscene, or... The war room, training yard. So I can sleep, but I can't fast travel. I wonder if I go out there, if it's going to tell me I should come back another night. I don't want to waste time on the video running over there, only to find out I can't do it. Oh, and now I can fast travel. Sometimes I don't understand the way this game works, but okay. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Trial of the Elder Gods, Atun.
That is something.
I just realized I think I had meant to change my deck.
The gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons. The god Atun, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
Okay, so I think I may have screwed up because I meant to change my deck before I did this, but let's see what we have. I kind of wish we had some Charlie cards at the moment. We definitely have more health than the last time we tried this. All right, so knockback and quick. Holy Flame. Forceful knockback does quite a bit of damage. Heal. Slash. Okay. I think we're going to start by redrawing this. I'd love to get the Charlie card that lets him take out... Yeah, so this is... On KO, draw a card. That's not the one I wanted. She had one that was like letting her kill a lot of... Yeah, it was marking them so that when so we got a card refund on KO. So we've got Forceful Knockback in any direction. Discard a random card. Forceful Knockback. Cost 0. Any direction is nice. I think I'm actually gonna, well, knockback and quick. So one thing we want to do is focus down one of the bad guys, like the big guys, the Guardians, as fast as possible. Maul would be great. I think I'm going to redraw this. I really want the Charlie card that... Yeah, I got 2 bites. Not great. Okay, well, let's see. Let's start. We'll have to use the quick card first. We'll take out 2 of the minions, I guess.
You were too weak for this fight.
Now, why was that refunded? Oh, because it was a quick card. Right, okay. On KO, draw a card. On KO, draw a card. We don't have any more quick cards. So we'll be able to take him out with this and him out with that, which will leave one minion to attack Charlie. Both of these are attacking the hunter. So I think we apply vulnerable and try and burn these guys, one of these guys down. Okay, so there's vulnerable.
Match your strength.
Taunted on Charlie. We're going to use our free move to shove him into the wall to try and get some damage. So we're going to shove you into the wall. Okay. Next up, we've got 2 card plays left. Forceful knockback. We'll use on you, I think. Into the wall. 76 damage. Okay.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Got 1 card play left, so we can do 26 damage. I think we save this for next round. This will generate heroism. I think we use this. So we can take out him with this. Yeah, and him with that. So I think we use this here, get a card draw.
Leave some for the rest of us.
And then we have the hunter use the environment over here on these 2 minions. And do it again for this one over here. Okay. That does position us well near the vault for next turn, maybe. Let's see. And then our item was a heal, right? We brought a heal card. Gain 1 move for free. No. Okay, I forgot this as well. All right. Well, we've started working on this guy. I wish we could do more, but we can't. So let's end the turn. Okay. It hit pretty hard. We knew that.
You will have to do better than that.
Okay. 5 more guys. Okay.
Atun
We get
was unleashed and made quick work of the demons, but in the process, he became something of a monster himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
So the reason I wanted this is that it puts marked on these guys so that when we kill them, we get the refund. So we're definitely going to do this. Not bite. Howl. This is the one I wanted. Okay, hang on. So I can get all of these guys and not him. Okay, I think it's more important. He's at 281, so we couldn't KO him anyway. It's important that we get all of them. Okay, so Charlie can take them out now. For free, basically. With bites. So let's start with you. Card play refunded, and we draw a card. You.
Now that was something.
Okay. Knockback. So we can get you like that.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
He draws. Vulnerable. Okay. So we've got 2 card plays left and a bunch of heroism. Let's see. What can we do here? So if we don't attack this one, it's going to do damage. It would be nice if we could figure out how to get rid of it. We can do that with a redraw, maybe. Let's redraw this. Only flame. So wait a minute. Refunds a card play when KO'd, so she can do the KO for one thing. Now I wonder if we use a free move to KO him, do we get a card play back for that? I'm not sure. But I do think I want to move her over here and try to vault. I don't think we can reach him, though. All right, well, let's try it. Let's try slamming into you, into the wall, and see if we get a card play back. No, we don't. Okay. So what do we want to do here? We've got 34, 39. Who are they attacking? They're attacking two different guys. So Charlie will tank one hit from this guy. I think we... 2 counter and 60 block. This is good because the counter on him would be ideal. And then we maul him, apply vulnerable, do 39 damage, and then hopefully the vulnerable works with the block here. Let's do the maul first. Actually, now they're both targeting Charlie. If we can get an environmental, though, let me fortify.
The advantage is mine.
And then balanced collar, draw 2 cards for free. Guess we'll do this.
I am by your side.
And now I need her to be able to hurt him somehow. I think I'll use my free move. And can we use that to attack him? No, but we can move over here. And maybe vault? We can't vault on him, but we can vault on him and draw his attack so that Charlie doesn't get swamped. So we would need to move more here first. Okay. So unfortunately, I'm not able to concentrate down that guy, but at least we can get one of them to attack me instead. Put some work in on him. And I think that's all I can do. Yeah, so let's end turn. No, ouch.
They really want to get...
Okay, we got the counter, which is nice, but they're both wounded, which means they're going to take damage when they play abilities. That's not great. God, there's so many of them.
The Elder Gods are clearly aware of Lilith's efforts. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test your skills.
I think we got to dark heal Charlie to cure her and probably heal ourselves as well. We got to do this.
For a friend in need.
Okay, so she's no longer wounded. How long does the wound last? For the next 1 turn? All right, so it's going to be rough for the hunter. Now, we need to get the Howl card if we can. We've got 2 redraws. Keep that. Definitely keeping this for ourselves. So we can redraw this. Wild Strike. I don't think we can use this right now, probably. Let's see. I don't think we need this vulnerable card, this maul card at the moment. We really need Howl, yes. Okay. So, we're gonna, let's see. How many can we get? We can only get 4 of them, it looks like. We can't get these guys. And then how am I gonna follow up on this? Because I don't have another Charlie card. Or a redraw. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay, so we gotta heal ourselves. And then I guess we use... We can get rid of 3 of them, but we won't get a card play back. How much health do we have right now? 29? Alright. So forceful knockback. This is getting rough. Can Charlie use environment attacks? No, it switches to the hunter. Okay. Whenever they play a card. So she should be able to come over, let's see. Whenever they play a card. So if we were to come over here and like grab this, can't do that, okay. You can pick any of these guys. They're all kind of in a line for that. I guess we can try to send this way. This is really not great. So is there a way we can use the move and then end up still able to use the thing? No, doesn't look like it. So we can do this, and I think that hits 3 of them. Hang on. That's going to hit 3 of them and not hit Charlie. Okay, perfect.
I will make this.
Okay. We did not get a card play, unfortunately. That's not in range. We're kind of out of options here. So we got to use Quick Slash. And let's see, who do we want to hit with Quick Slash? We could take him out and do some damage to him. We can't, yeah, we can't reposition, fortunately. We can only use this because it has Quick on it. So what do we do here? This one's already going to attack us, so we might as well do some damage on him. This will get a knockback. It'll do like a little fraction of damage on him. Then we'll use our last card play to heal ourselves. We're gonna take some hits.
Abandoned.
We should both be at full health. Okay, so we're gonna heal ourselves.
Hold the light's gift. Welcome assistance.
Yikes. Okay, so that was better than nothing. We're at 100. We've got 14 block. Charlie is gonna tank 1 hit, and we're gonna take 2. So we're gonna take like 60 damage from these guys, but I don't see anything else I can do. These are the last 2 environmental pieces on the board, and they can't reach anybody. So, end turn. Man, I hate that. Don't hit my dog. Oh, she had the counter up. Nice.
They must know.
Okay, at least we got the counters. 5 more. Wow. Brutal.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And with live targets, too.
Okay, so we have Howl. We're gonna put it... Oh, we can get all of these guys. Very nice. Okay. That's what we needed for this round. All right.
Possibly match your strength.
Now we start in on the bites. This has knockback. Let's move her so that she can knock someone into that guy. I guess that's the best we can do. Charlie's the boss. Now we do Fight Plus, which has knockback onto... that's not going to work. What about you? We can knock you... No? Is there a way I can move Charlie so that she can knock one of these guys into somebody as she's attacking? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, can't reach that one either. So we might as well grab this one.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay, got 2 more attacks. Forceful knockback. She doesn't have any quicks at the moment. Let's just take care of the minions first. Bite plus over here. All right, so I'd like, if we can, to get rid of this guy. He's got 100 health. We've got 2 card plays. We can do it with Wild Strike. Yeah, we can take him out with Wild Strike and something else. Charlie can get the KO, which would refund a card play, actually. So let's do Wild Strike on this guy.
No mercy, servants of Lilith.
Okay, she's vulnerable,
As a child,
but
I feared the servants of Lilith.
we're going to KO him.
Now I
He's got
teach them to
17
fear.
health. So we're going to KO him. Like this. Nice.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Get the card play back. Dark Heal. She can't cast this on herself. Forceful knockback or forceful knockback in any direction. Let's knock him over towards these, maybe, with this card play. 17, 17, 26. Yeah, let's knock him over towards these if we can. Can we move him so that he'll be hittable? Yeah, we can hit him into Charlie, and Charlie benefits from that training thing. It'll do extra damage. Nice.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
Okay, he's not in range of these, unfortunately. We can maybe use our move? No, he's not. Damn. Yeah, nothing we can do. So, nothing for it but to end the turn. If we survive his hit, which we should do, actually, he might knock us out, but Charlie will be up and we'll have 1 revive. I think we've got this.
You are going to pay.
Only 46.
If that doesn't make an impression on Autumn, I don't know what will. Good work, Hunter.
All right. So second time is the charm. Came back, got our win, got our dub. And a 3-star rating. Very cool. All right. Finished in 5 turns and probably got a new word of power. I like that we can have a cover with Charlie here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let's see what lies inside the second, or past the second blood gate. Elder Autumn Shrine. Oh, we're going to press F to pay respects again, I think.
Oh, this looks like it belongs here.
Autumn's Call. Calling on Atun allows you to reveal all manner of mysteries hidden from view. These may be long forgotten structures or events that cannot be depicted with the naked or detected with the naked eye.
With Atum's help, you shouldn't have any trouble uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds. Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there?
Ah, okay, so this is what the stones with the symbol on them are for. They hide mysteries. This looks like a journal page. We'll check this out real quick. Wanda's journal, March 24th, 2020. I don't belong here. I felt it before I even stepped foot inside. It's like a complete rejection of who I am. Like Atun himself is here pushing back against me. I'll try again, another time. But today it feels so hopeless. I can't tell Agatha about this. I know she's counting on me. Everyone else, too. It's so much pressure. But I won't let them down. I can't. Okay. So, now we've got a new word of power. It looks like it's going to bridge this gap for us. Okay.
Autumn, show me the way.
Our reward is an arcane key. And a way out. So we still can't break down those cracked walls, but I think we've seen that stone in a number of places. And we've seen a couple bridges that we couldn't cross as well. So lots of reagents out at night right now. Moonflower. Those are skulls. Oh, wait, there's an epic chest right there. Where are we, and how do we get to that? Yeah, there's an epic chest right there. I wonder if there's a way for us to get that now. Let's see. If we go down underneath this bridge, I guess, if there's a way we can figure out how to do that. Oh yeah, look at that. There's like a mystic gate there. Okay, maybe we can't get down to whatever this is yet. There's no jump button in the game, so I can't jump down. A lot of death caps. Okay. So there's a haven there. Have we discovered that one? Or is this a new area? No, we haven't been here. Shady Oaks. Okay, so we're in part of the grounds we haven't explored before. I think I'll hook to the right here first. Make our way down
Something
here.
Terrible happened here.
Oh boy, okay. So I think there's a corner around here somewhere with the epic chest. There's a scroll here. No, it's a painting. Masterpiece. Glorification of the Royal Hungarian Saints. Okay, maybe around the other side is what we saw? Possibly? I feel like back here somewhere. Maybe we have to go through the building first. Check out what this is. Hiram Shaw's Church. An Abbey mystery.
This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
Yeah, we've read about that in the journal. Her response, I think, would be this last one. Like, of course they did. That was their duty. That was their purpose. This would not be a question. I don't think she would misattribute their emotions. I think this is her response to what Agatha is saying.
Caretaker and my mother knew their powers could help others, and they did not hesitate.
Of course not, dear. Your mother was a gifted healer, and Sarah was never one to back down from a fight. They also knew the signs of Chthon's influence, and Shaw's sudden rise to power undoubtedly got their attention.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World, just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondergore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. and the rest is history.
But what about the moon seal?
After the trials, the moon seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
Okay. We can explore the church a little bit. Which means walking around it and clicking on items, I guess. We can find any. Click on. So far, nothing. Do we try to open this? Okay, so we open that. We should probably use our new word of power as well, reveal. See if we can reveal anything. Okay, there is a faded journal page here. We'll look at this first. Journal of Hiram Shaw, January 6, 1694. I was wrong to let my heart linger on the thoughts of Lilith. She and her foul sister are worse than I could have imagined. She has even corrupted a man from my congregation to her cause. These women have more influence than that coven, even without their roots in this village. My congregation size falters. I raise my hands to Cthon nightly, crying out for guidance. Okay. Conflict between them grows. There's another door there that we can probably open. But let's read these two lore entries and then try the other word. So another entry from Shaw, April 23rd of the same year. This scroll contains more influence than I initially perceived, for it is not merely power within, but corruption beyond my wildest imaginations. For each mark upon the land, page could have been traced to its location, aligned to a person of power who handled fragments of the blasphemous tome. I've come to believe that the dark and destructive events that plague this land are not the chronological rhythms fate has set in motion, but the dark holds sway. So this almost sounds like before he was super corrupted, where he's recognizing that the dark holds power is dark. I'm not quite sure about that one. We might have to revisit the chronology there. And then there's, well, it looks like a recipe book here for Agatha's Cauldron. Sometimes the look of the brew is more important to its effects than the taste. We got a Fury Totem and a Greater Strength Tonic. Okay. Let me come back here and see if this new word of power reveals anything.
Autumn does not answer.
Okay, nothing in this room. Yeah, nothing here either, I don't think. No, actually, these things did get revealed. Because I don't think they were, yeah, they weren't there before. Let's take a look. Okay, Coven Suspect A. This one refused to fight, perhaps hoping that her pacifism would entice me to end her suffering more quickly. It did not. In the end, she revealed nothing, and her hovel was just that, with no sign of the artifact. I wonder if these are drawings of things on the ground that we need to maybe go investigate. There's also a symbol in the upper right here. I think these are the scrawled chalk symbols that we've seen while we were exploring. So there's some torches and a little cave and two kind of like rock pillars that sort of serve as a frame for it. And then there's this little symbol. All right, let's take a look at this.
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
Another one of the symbols going along a stream underneath a bridge. Coven Suspect C. She may have been powerful conjurer at some point, but this one was easily caught off guard in the night. Despite my best efforts, she refused to speak of anything but meaningless dribble. And then the last one.
This place looks so lonely.
Some trees, another kind of cave heading into the mountainside, and another one of these symbols. This vile wench managed to strike me across the face, a mistake she paid dearly for. Through a search of her filthy warren, again revealed nothing of interest. What is he searching for? Some sort of artifact, I believe he said.
Autumn thinks otherwise.
Nothing there. Okay. Let's open this back door.
She believes in our purpose.
Oh my, look at this. Some sort of like ritual circle of some sort. And there's the epic chest I was looking for, along with another journal page. Oh, this is our journal. 1711. So this is what? We're 19 or something here, or 17? The cold depths of winter challenge us all. I'm grateful for Agatha and her control of the elements, especially fire, on these dark days. It's hard to believe that even with the threat of Lilith looming, the cold and hunger can draw up so much of our energy. Agatha brings me to her altar to train now, and says that by the end of winter, I will also be a master of the elements. I look forward to that day, if only to leave the snow behind us. Okay, full face props, and an epic palette for the blowout costume for somebody. If I use the reveal power here, anything?
There must not be anything here.
No. Okay. What else we got down here? Another journal page. Hiram Shaw, 1694. It pains me to set these words to page, for my cause is righteous. Any admittance of weakness I find unfathomable, but I must tread with the utmost care. Whispering specters intensify, testing my will at every turn. This page, I have come to realize that it is responsible for the corruption of not only the souls of man, but the destruction of entire civilization throughout history. Today, it is the people of Salem that suffer. So at some point, he's recognized that the page of the Darkhold he's found is extremely dangerous and might be corrupting him, but he keeps using it anyway, or keeps studying it, trying to get power from it without, succumbing, I guess. And eventually, of course, he does. There's a tarot card here, the Hierophant. Professor X channels his power to raise the knowledge necessary to be shared with his pupils. He holds in his hands the key to understanding. This card represents guidance and wisdom from a teacher. Okay, we're finding lots of stuff, but not much about the mystery or the moon seal that we're looking for. Oh boy, here we go. And we've got a symbol here scrawled in the chalk, and then a barrier.
This ward is not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
And yet, it's familiar somehow.
Like the wards of protection that Wanda invoked to protect Dr. Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights. And Hunter, be circumspect. Dr. Strange is no fool.
Okay, so I think we won't be able to do anything with this until we talk to Strange. We can give it a shot. No.
The goddess must be busy.
All right. Anything to say, Agatha, real quick before we come back?
Yes, dear?
Oh. Yeah, let's ask her more about Hiram Shaw. We found a couple of his journal pages. We know a little bit about him, but what else can Agatha tell us?
Tell me about Hiram Shaw.
By all accounts, Hiram Shaw was a desperate man. Desperate for power, wealth, influence, the usual desires that cloud men's minds. As I understand it, he was a largely unsuccessful minister before his arrival at Salem, traveling from place to place, swindling whatever followers he managed to gain before being run out of town. To think that a simple man like Shaw finding a piece of the Darkhold was enough to set all of this in motion, it puts things in perspective.
And she did mention our father when she said, the plague came to the New World, killed your father and others, and Hiram Shaw blamed the local coven as a way to gain more influence with his congregation. Maybe this is the time to kind of dig in a little bit and ask Agatha a little bit more about him.
What do you know about my father?
That's not an easy question, dear. What would you like to know? Was he a good man? Yes, I think he was. Your mother loved him dearly, and he doted over her. I think for a time she forgot who she was, where she came from. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. She and Sarah both deserve to find something more than just another fight with Chthon. Lilith did. Sarah didn't. At least, not for a while longer still. I honestly think that's the only thing she ever had against him, blood or not.
Okay. And we know Wanda was here because we found Wanda's journal. I don't think we would ask this, especially because Wanda wrote that she didn't want to tell Agatha about her difficulties. So, if we head back out, there should be more that we haven't seen here. We got all 3 of these, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see what else we've got. Over in this direction. Wanda's journal. What a strange place this is. So much terrible history and so much corruption. The energy here draws me in. Maybe it longs to be cleansed of the evil of Hiram Shah. After all, this was once a place of peace and community before everything. I found a page of a journal from back then, written by Shah himself. I almost thought the page could have some kind of bad energy, but it was just a piece of paper in the end. Although it's made me wonder about what I know to be true around here. I trust Caretaker and Agatha completely, but I'm starting to think that I don't know as much as they've let me believe. More to find, more scrolls and journals. Something called the Weeders here, a masterwork. And let's reveal this.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
I thought this was another thing that maybe we could see or interact with if we asked Atun for help. Some more cosmetics and an anti-material charm. Apply to vulnerable to an objective vehicle or device. 3. Interesting. Okay. Oh, so like if we're trying to smash up a helicopter, we could apply to vulnerable to it. That's interesting. Got to remember to check things like that before we go out on the non-story missions. Let's see. There's probably more to this area that we haven't seen yet. Let's go this way. Okay, so you should indicate that we need to reveal something.
Autumn reveals all.
Oh, okay. Get a free key, like that. And let's see, what else? I've kind of turned myself around now. So we came from this side, right? Yeah. So we keep going. I don't think... Oh, what is this? This is not a scroll. This is a book. With like a gem set on it. Like, really nice binding. Suspected witch Martha Richards interrogation record. This references a tree the villagers called the Life Taker. Its limbs held so many of the dead it needed to be fitted with iron supports. Martha Richards met her fate there. Ugh. Gruesome. Only got an interrogation record, I guess. Head back this way. Come up here. I think now we're backtracking, right? Can I squeeze out past this? No, we can't really leave the path, it seems like. We already saw that. We haven't gone this way because we didn't collect these reagents. Here we go. Here's a thing we can cross. And I think we've been on the other side of this. Maybe.
He sees our path.
Are we back somewhere we've been before? I think now we are. There's reagents here because we haven't been here since, the other night, but did we already discover this? No. Okay, so I guess this is another new area. The spooky graveyard. Who are we going to bring here? Wow. Yeah, there's more stuff that we haven't seen.
What is this?
Old Salem Cemetery. A 17th century cemetery housing many of Old Salem's infamous inquisitors. Another tarot card. Storm channels nature's power in the elements, harnessing a frightful storm with little effort. This card represents pleasure and prosperity with a strong natural influence, the Empress. All right. Look at this gargoyle. Is it me, or does it seem like that thing's going to leap off the pedestal and attack us? I don't know. It seems like a little too stand-outy, you know? Oh, what do we got here? Deadly Nightshade. There's so much to the grounds. I'm kind of like, I'm taking them kind of fast. I'm worried I'm missing stuff, but I also don't want to be spending like, you know, 6 hours of video time doing exploration. I'm just kind of trying to speed through this and find any lore that's worth reading, and then move on. It's tree stump lit with candles. Doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, here's another interrogation record, though. Margaret Adams, suspended in an iron cage for several weeks, the unnatural longevity of the suspect revealed her true nature. And Salem, back then, made a lot of dark choices about how to treat people. Wow, got 2 ways to go here. This feels like a reveal, maybe?
Autumn must not see it that way.
No. Okay, it's just like a little overlook here. Celestial Brewing, I'm assuming that's, yep, recipes, major attack essence, and epic gift. Okay. We do have a reveal stone here for an autumn stone, I guess.
Autumn be praised.
Another key, back the way we came. Okay. And then this seems like it's blocked. And that's not the word that is going to open these vines here. So we'll collect our key and be on our way. See what else we can find down here. So there's the cemetery. Is there something on the other side? We inspected that. We can come down here now. Gosh, there's just so much going on. This place is so big. Looks like we've got more of these vines. Can't do anything here at the moment. Over here, we've got a bridge. And no stone to reveal. I don't think this is going to work. No.
There must not be anything here.
Okay. Can't get up there. Oh, I do see a green light. That's probably the next blood gate. Guess we'll keep exploring for a little bit here. We can open this.
The goddess of order approves.
Oh, Agatha's cottage. Okay. And another one of these haven things. The Foggy Hill. Okay. Got some scrolls, journal pages. So this is Caretaker's journal, 1701. So in 1710, we're 16. So she's what, 7 here or something? Today I told the child of their mother. I tried to be gentle, but clear. Agatha brought her warmth and comfort to the conversation, and I think she's the reason the child shed no tears. At 6 years old, it was time. We have defended the Abbey against Lilith and her Lilin. Soon enough, she will grow stronger. We keep the secrets that we must, but the child must know what hides in the shadows of the world. Nothing hidden.
Autumn thinks otherwise.
Okay. We've got another tarot card, the World. Uatu, the Watcher, is always lingering just beyond the world, observing and learning. This card represents accomplishment and becoming whole, along with reaching the finale of a chapter. And then we've got Cauldron Manifest from Valkyrie. Oh, this is from someone in Asgard. Agatha, Heimdall has aided me in the transfer of Loki's confiscated cauldron. It will be delivered to the location you marked in your letter, the same letter that found its way to Asgard and directly into Odin's hand. Your request caused a great deal of excitement, prompting Odin to appoint me to the newly formed position of Asgardian warrior clerk to arrange the transfer. I cannot think of a better way to utilize my abilities than to act as your delivery girl. A little bit of unhappiness there. And another journal page. Caretaker's journal from 1695. A witch appeared at the Abbey today. I cannot say from where she came, nor what it is she wants. But Agatha is a truly fascinating and gifted woman, great magical ability. She brought a basket of warm food with her, and despite myself, I couldn't turn her away. Even if I'd wanted to, she told me that she sensed the child of magic, and her heart drew her here. I think that I believe her, though I know I have no reason to. So this is from the first time that Sarah and Agatha met. I guess she just kind of showed up one day. Okay, so this is like Agatha's yard, I guess. We've got Advanced Occult Transmutation, Warnings and Safety chapters, half the book, Major Heroic Essence, Major Strength Tonics. So we can make a lot of cool, strong stuff at the moment at the Cauldron if we have the right reagents. Assuming this is another key. Yes. And Atun is the son of Gaia, apparently. A little piece of lore that the hunter dropped for us. I didn't know that. Let's see. Anything else around here? No, not so much. I think we can press F here. Pay respects? No? Okay. Yeah, no, those guys had hoods and masks and such, so I'm not sure what we can do there. Maybe come back another day. Some other power or ability. Okay, I think that's everything outside the cabin. Cottage. Let's go inside. An arcane chest.
Agatha's house.
Okay, some cosmetics. Oh, now here we go. We saw this in the chapel back at the Abbey.
Ah, I see.
I don't know if they were in the same order or a different order. Shrug and Vitruvian Man, Moon, Mountain, Boat. See if I can remember that. Shrug, Vitruvian Man, Moon, Mountain, Boat. S, V, M, M, B. Svimba. Okay. I wonder if I can make something easier to remember.
Fascinating.
Some very mad monkeys bite. Some very mad monkeys bite. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. We got a bunch of stuff here. Cauldron Manifest, page 2. Odin, I suspect, is quite entertained at this point, knowing the history of Loki's cauldron and the destruction and turmoil that awaits you. I hope that this relic lives up to your expectations, and should the need arise for another transfer, I hope to be caught up in various life and death struggles which require my attention. Agatha, I know you to enjoy a good challenge, and you shall have it with this wretched thing. Okay. Another note in Caretaker's journal. I think this is from the year before she met Agatha. Yeah, Lilith's starting to change. This is not the Lilith that I know. This is not my sister. I witnessed her seal away that horrid creature in a damp cave with an unbreakable ward. Okay. So if we get into that ward, maybe Hiram Shaw's in there, but would he still be alive? He'd be dead, right? We could have healed the darkness of his heart, or provided him a merciful death, at the very least. Leave him to fester and slowly slip away into a painful death. I've never witnessed such cruelty from her. Now it seems she is nowhere to be found. Traced her to her gardens, perhaps to repent for what she'd done, but it's as if she's vanished. Fragments of raw earth. Hematite is commonly used for grounding and stability, while the lodestone's magnetic qualities were meant to attract good fortune regarding love and relationships. Meteorite, with its association with the celestial realm, can enhance astral projection and served as an excellent amplifier for dream and spirit journeying. Okay, so this is like a magical textbook, basically. I don't know how useful that is to us, or interesting for that matter. There's a lot more lore in here, which makes sense. Agatha would have kept a lot of books and scrolls. Handbook of the Wilds. The Aztec revered the mushroom as the flesh of the gods, frequently serving them with honey and chocolate. Other species, such as the death cap, were quite poisonous when ingested. Scotch bonnet were known to grow naturally in ring-like formation, sometimes referred to as fairy circles. These were often thought to improve fertility, bring good fortune to relationships. Bunch of more recipes. Heroic to attack, heroic to skill. So these are like, if you have too much of one, you can get more of the other. That's fine. Apparently that was a legendary recipe book. Another one of Caretaker's journals. Lilith returned to the Abbey several nights ago clutching the babe. It looked as if the illness had never touched her, and when I looked into her eyes, my sister was gone. Who or what remained, I did not recognize. She pleaded with me, on her hands and knees no less, but I could sense the magic of the Darkhold all over her. She's been cast out. The Abbey is sealed, and I find myself the caretaker of a child. More of family history. Weathered note, our young hunter. Although I didn't know Lilith all that well, I should have imagined the hunter would be an energetic child, given their lineage. While Sarah acts as the ever-vigilant stickler for order and reason, I've become something of a silent partner in crime for the hunter's hijinks around the Abbey. Of course, I would never interfere with their training or education, but someone has to encourage things like exploration and creativity. It'd be nice if the hunter had someone their own age to spend time with. I'm not sure a couple of old witches make for the best companions to a child. Sometimes I have to remind Sarah that there's more at stake here than just training a powerful demon hunter. She means well, of course, and I know she loves the hunter as her own. Still, they're going to drive each other crazy at this rate. Maybe some kind of pet would help. Yeah. I do kind of wish they'd given the hunter a name. It could have been an androgynous name, you know, like Hunter, for example, or Stephanie, or Lindsay, something that could have been either gender, because obviously the player can be either male or female. But it's a little awkward having them write about her without using a name. And then one last book here, Troublesome Alignments. I've been charting the celestial movements the past many months. Oh, we already read this. Yeah, okay. So that's a lot of lore and a lot of exploration after we busted through the the second challenge and got that word. I'm not sure if there's more to the grounds. I think there probably is. If nothing else, we have to find the next blood gate. How do I go through the building, right? Or how did I do this? Came around here. But I think I'm gonna take a break here, and when we come back for the next episode, I think we'll resume exploring this area, and then head back home, get some rest, and head out on a mission bright and early tomorrow morning. So, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.